something is wrong with the universe. The James Webb Space Telescope has spotted galaxies from the dawn of time, and most of them are spinning the same way. That shouldn't happen. The cosmos is supposed to be random, yet here it whispers of a hidden order we can't see. What force could bend reality into such a pattern? Some scientists believe the answer is terrifying. We might be living inside a black hole, one the spin that shouldn't exist. When astronomers talk about the universe being isotropic, they mean it should look the same in every direction, random, without preference. Galaxies should spin clockwise or counterclockwise in equal numbers, depending only on our perspective. But James Webb has just shattered that assumption. A team led by Lior Shamir at Kansas State University analyzed 263 distant galaxies observed in the JWST survey, a deep scan of galaxies that formed just a few 100 million years after the Big Bang. The numbers startled them. 158 of these galaxies appeared to spin clockwise, while only 105 rotated the other way. That's a 60-40 split, a pattern too lopsided to dismiss as chance. According to standard cosmology, the odds of such a skew happening randomly are slim. Why is this strange? Because spin direction should be evenly distributed. Flip a coin hundreds of times, and you'd expect half heads, half tails. But Webb's data looks like a loaded coin, landing on one side again and again. In cosmic terms, it suggests something bigger is at play. This isn't the first time astronomers have hinted at such asymmetry. Previous surveys like Sloan Digital Sky Survey teased similar results in nearby galaxies, but critics argued it might be statistical noise. With James Webb, though, we're peering further back in time with sharper clarity. The signal looks stronger, and that's why this finding is shaking cosmology itself. So what could explain it? Either we're seeing a bias in how galaxies are observed, or the universe itself has a hidden directional preference. And if that's true, it means the cosmos isn't random at all. Something unseen is tugging at galaxies, shaping their spins into a coherent pattern. And that is where the terror creeps in, because one radical theory dares to explain it. Our universe itself may be rotating inside the core of a black hole. 2. The universe born in darkness. The idea sounds like science fiction, that our universe is the interior of a black hole in some larger parent cosmos. Yet physicists take it seriously enough to give it a name, black hole cosmology. And suddenly, the eerie imbalance in galaxy spins starts to look like a clue. Here's the logic. Black holes are known to rotate at incredible speeds, dragging space-time itself around them. If, as theorist Nikodem Poplawski argues, the collapse of a massive star creates a black hole that doesn't end in a singularity, but instead bounces, the result could be the birth of a new universe. The event horizon would then mark the border between the parent universe and the newborn one. Inside, space expands outward, the very phenomenon we call the Big Bang. If this is true, then our entire cosmos is the interior of such a black hole. And if the parent black hole was spinning, that spin could imprint itself on the newborn universe. Imagine being trapped inside a spinning sphere. You'd feel its influence everywhere. The galactic spin preference revealed by Webb could be that very fingerprint. What's eerie is how this theory also solves other puzzles. Why is the universe so smooth and flat when it should be warped and irregular? A black hole origin provides a natural mechanism. The geometry funnels matter and energy in structured ways. Even the arrow of time, the flow from past to future, might be linked to the one-way motion of matter through a black hole horizon. It also reframes the Big Bang itself. Instead of a singularity where physics breaks down, it becomes a transition, a bridge from one universe to another. What we call the Big Bang may not be the beginning of everything, but the birth cry of our cosmos from the death of a star in another realm. The implications are staggering. If true, we're not just inhabitants of the universe, we're captives of a black hole's interior. Every galaxy, every star, even the empty space between them could be nothing more than the echo of a collapse in another reality. But before we accept such a terrifying possibility, could there be simpler explanations? 3. Illusion or revelation? Science thrives on skepticism. Before declaring our universe a cosmic prison, researchers are combing through alternatives. One explanation is that the spin imbalance is an artifact of how we observe galaxies. Shamir notes that galaxies spinning opposite to the Milky Way's rotation appear slightly brighter due to Doppler effects. That brightness makes them easier to detect, skewing the data. If that's true, the pattern might just be an illusion. And this matters. Distance measurements in cosmology rely heavily on brightness. If our data favors one spin direction, it could ripple across multiple debates, like the Hubble constant, the mystery of how fast the universe expands. It might even change how we interpret the two mature galaxies Webb has spotted in the early cosmos. There's also sample size. 263 galaxies sound impressive, but in cosmic terms, it's a drop in the ocean. Small samples can produce patterns that vanish with more data. Other surveys haven't consistently shown such strong bias, raising the chance that Webb's finding is an outlier. Yet we can't dismiss it either. A 3 sigma level of statistical significance means it's unlikely random, but still short of the 5 sigma gold standard physicists demand. That leaves us in a limbo, balanced between illusion and revelation. And in that tension lies the question we fear most. What if reality itself is a trap? Even if the spin bias proves illusory, it forces astronomers to sharpen their methods. If it holds up, it could rewrite cosmic origins. Either way, the discovery unsettles us because it touches something deeper, the fear that reality isn't what it seems. Are we truly free in an infinite universe? Or are we staring at shadows on the wall of a black hole we cannot escape? We began with a simple question: why are galaxies from the early universe spinning in the same direction more often than they should? The answers range from measurement bias to the radical idea that our cosmos lives inside a rotating black hole. Whether illusion or revelation, the discovery cracks open a door to the unknown. If the pattern holds, it could change how we see the Big Bang, time, and reality itself. So what do you think? Are we captives of a cosmic giant? Or is it all just light playing tricks? Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support means the world and keeps our journey going.